Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm live everywhere where I need to be live. We have a couple of games happening here. Yeah. This thing of these games just starting J. Hey. Okay, welcome everybody to the Overthinking Football Show. My name is Mokwena. I am your host, and this is the place where we love South African football. We love African football, and every now and then we dip our toes into what's happening in Europe. Today we've got a double header because both Soweto Giants are in action. Orlando Pirates are going to be facing TS Galaxy, and then of course Sekhukhune is going to be playing Chiefs. Now, if it's your first time here, both games you'll see timer and ticker going back and forth as the matches go along. So we're not going to see anything, but you're watching a sold out Orlando. AJ. AJ. Now, guys, because I'm watching both games, I'm watching one on TV, of course, and then the other one, Kaizer Chiefs, is going to be, I'm watching it on Showmax. So it might be delayed just a little bit. Apologies for that. But they are going to go back and forth. We are watching both of them. Remember, this is a very interactive show. It's a show where you can jump in and add your voice to the show live. And you do that by pressing the multi-guest button at the bottom of your screen. But how it works here, like higher, you have to, at halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in and we're going to have a conversation about what we're seeing. And then if we can reach 25,000 likes, in fact, 40,000, because there's 2 matches happening, 40,000 likes, then we can go ahead and I'll leave it open in the second half. Wendy, hello. Solomon. Sis. Oh, Kosiam. Corner for Pirates. Kaizer Chiefs with I'm just a tad bit behind. I see Agent already called something. Agent, why are you watching Solomon's and not watching the other one? Oh, why? Just by Pirates there? Sekhukhune needs to fight for position 3, says Usandile. Yes, with that in mind, let me tell you a little bit about the teams that are playing today. Orlando Pirates, of course, is taking on TS Galaxy. Orlando Pirates is number 2 on the log. The league is gone, but they're playing for pride. They've got a couple of games in hand. They're going to have 3 more games in hand, and then they're sitting on 55 points, owing to the fact that they've got 18 wins, 1 draw, and 5 losses in their 24 games. And then, of course, they've scored 39 goals and conceded only 17. TS Galaxy, on the other hand, are number 5, 27 games played, 8 wins, 10 draws, 9 losses. They've scored 29, they've conceded 29. 45 points in the bag for them. In their last 5 games, they've got 3 losses and 2 draws, whereas Pirates has got 3 wins and 2 losses. Last time we saw Pirates was a 3-0 win versus Arrows, and then of course the last time we saw TS Galaxy was a 1-0 loss to Richards Bay. In the last 5 games that these two have played against each other, TS Galaxy has a win, there have been no draws, and Pirates has won 4 of the encounters. The 29th of October 2024 was a 2-0 win by Pirates. That was the last time these two saw each other. Then when we move over to starting lineups, we've got Tape in goal, Sibilibili, Mahlangu, Ndamane, Litsuenyo, Mngube, Maduna, Mkaka, Mahlambi, Letsualo, and Ditejane. Then for Pirates, you have Chain, Sibi Simbogazi, Shandu, Hoto, Silepe, Maswanganyi, Dlamini, Nkota, Mfukeng, Mabasa. And most importantly, you have Coach Mandla Ngigazi on the bench. Mara AJ, the man. Hi guys, hey. You guys are too far ahead of me, man. Jesus Christ, I just saw it. Oh, wait. The Sekhukhune has taken the lead versus Chiefs. Hey. We're feeling like champions, but all of a sudden, we're back to being the normal Chiefs that everybody knows. Yeah, I'm going to change the dstv stream. I'm going to change the dstv stream. Let me see this go. Peterson. Peterson. No way. It was so nice this week being a champion. Now we're losing. There's a lot happening here, guys. There's a lot happening. is 1-0 down versus Sekhukhune. They're playing on 208, if I'm not mistaken. 208. Let me go to dstv stream. But Peter Senwenu. Peter Senwe. Peter Senwe. To sonke. Okay, let me put it on stream. Showbacks, guys. They paid me. So one number 2 in case the Chiefs have gone 1-0 down. Near post goal from Sekhukhune from the left hand side of Chiefs' defense. So the left hand side keeps being the problem. Continues. Look at Coach Nabi. We celebrate just a week ago. So the season ends next week, but Pirates will still play. They should just forfeit those games, agent. Like, they should just make a deal. I remember the Hollywood Bet season. Was that last season? It ended, and Tuks and Sundowns sat together and said, you know what, guys, let's not play the last game. It's okay. It's over. Basically. Yeah, it's lit, guys. It's lit.
There's a lot going on here.
There's a lot going on here. Guys. Then the other game, Sekhukhune versus Kaizer Chiefs. Sekhukhune, of course, sitting number 3 in the log. 26 games played, 13 wins, 6 draws, 7 losses. They've scored 36 goals. They've conceded 27. And they've got a grand total of 45 points. Then Kaizer Chiefs, number 9 on the log. This was the opportunity to go to number 8. This was the opportunity. But they've got 26 games, 8 wins, 6 draws, 12 losses. They've scored 24 goals. They've conceded 31 for a grand total of 30 points. Then, of course, in the last 5 games, they've got 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. Last game out was a 2-1 win versus Pirates. Before that was a 2-1 loss versus Orlando Pirates. But Oksalayo, the cup has landed. Then, of course, Sekhukhune United in the last 5 games have 2 draws and 3 wins. The last game out was a 1-1 draw versus Makesi. Then, before that, they won versus Pirates 1-0. These two have a very balanced scorecard in their last 5 games together, Sekhukhune and Chiefs. 1 draw, 2 wins for Sekhukhune, 2 wins for Chiefs. That is how it is. The last time they saw each other was the 19th of Jan, where the Chiefs beat Sekhukhune 1-0. Then, of course, starting lineups, Peterson in goal. McCarthy, Aiden McCarthy, son of Fabian McCarthy. You've got Dovekwinika, Solomons, Mark Ngobo, Modi Sireno Lilepo, and Duba. Then Sekhukhune, you have Lina in goal. Mukhaila Yamba, Cardoso, Litaparamala, Mkize, Munare Makhalwa, Sihlali, and Mube as the starting lineup for them, guys. Imagine getting beaten by Cardoso. What am I playing for? I'm playing for top 8, guys. I'm playing for top 8. I need to win this game for top 8. Do we care about the league? I've got a video that's going to come out next week where I speak about this, because this league thing that we speak about with Chiefs and Pirates does not make sure in history. But in Anzanjan, my champion, Wendy, please leave me alone, Wendy. Please leave me alone. Why must you do this to me?
Each time when I come here, I am abused.
That person is Daniel Cardoso, is the coach. No, the original Cardoso. There is no PSL Cardoso. Aibo, Zisuga and Jesenia Liwa, Marazaza. Why are you guys so happy? Relaxad, guys. Relaxad. Why are you guys so happy? But honestly, I'm disappointed, man. Match also failing Makosi. Let's relax as Nyakalo. Big champions says Litabo. Michelle says, hey, Petri, Premiership champ just entered. Oh, welcome to the Nedbank Cup Champions live stream. Okay, Pirates is still 0-0 in their game versus TS Galaxy. It seems like a lot is happening in the Chiefs Sekhukhune game. Guys, I am watching on DSTV stream the Chiefs game, so I might be behind by a second or two. Then on the Pirates game, I'm watching it live, so we should not have a problem. Here comes Sekhukhune again. Oh, shall we tend, guys? Oh, yo, shall we tend? Chiefs. Chiefs. They can't just keep us happy.
Yes, people will upset you, man.
my sponsors.
Kora, I never bet on Chiefs and win. The moment you trust them is the moment they let you down. That is the rules when you're watching Chiefs games. The moment you trust them. Look at that. Another shot. This time straight to Peterson. On the other side, TS Galaxy has a free kick to the left-hand side of Pirates' defense, the right-hand side of TS Galaxy's defense. Not something where you'd say somebody would shoot from, but you can see a cross coming in. Thank you for the gift, Michelle. Okay, here comes the cross. Okay. Chief! Oh, nkosi yami lile. Po! Pasapolo. This Aiden boy is lovable, I won't lie. Who scored for Sekhukhune? I'll check now. OT Chiefs must be on the main TV, Pirates on dstv. Hey guys. Where do we get a goalkeeper in this market? They're non-existent. Oh, Lilepo running through, and instead of passing, tried to go on it. Do it on his own. And saying Lilepo, he was through. Sia says he's so bad. Sia is so bad. Sia the baddie says he's so happy. Nebi will go. Nedbank was a lucky win. I thought Nebi was gonna quit. I thought Nebi was gonna quit. But guys, Chiefs.
It's can't nada. It's can't be. Nada. It's can't be.
Oh, Hashem. Ay. Okay, so let's see. Pirates has a very interesting team because Silepe has been given another start, well, his first start, if I'm not mistaken. He's going to be playing with Maswanganye and Dlamini in the middle there. Now, Silepe does give you somebody who's not afraid to come fetch the ball. I don't know if it's still going to work that way if he is with Abu Dlamini in the center of the park. I foresee a lot of balls won by TS Galaxy. Oh, shot! By TS Galaxy there in the middle, owing to the fact that there's nobody who's going to be a traditional holder similar to what Makaula does. So when you look at this team, if TS Galaxy plays its cards right, there's going to be a lot of openings straight down the middle of Pirates' team. Usilepe is great at picking up the ball, but I don't know if he can play single pivot. And we know that Udlamini akafuna ukudlala 6, akafuna ukudlala 8, Udlamini usithandela 10. So him and Tito are probably not going to come back at the very least defensively. So let's see what's going to happen on that side. When it comes to Chiefs, giving the youngster a start on the left-hand side is very interesting because that is where our defense is usually super weak. So he's going to be playing with Dove, which means that if Sekhukhune can attack up the right-hand side of their attack, left-hand side of Chiefs' defense, they could be facing Shemu Aiden, who's also got somebody on a ADHD lapa. Udove doesn't like staying in the middle. He does tend to have his left back tendencies come to the fore when they play these games. Also in this game is Makhalwa. Makhalwa is one of the lead assist getters in the league this season. Possibly should be in a shout for midfield of the season maybe. But yeah, he's got quite a few of those in his pocket assists. So it's going to be interesting if he can find his way, even though he's playing on the opposite side of Dembogo. But we'll see how it pans out. Chiefs has run through a couple of times now, and they just haven't done anything. So yeah. On ADHD. Tove. I'm not lying, guys. But it's fine, Chiefs.
Hayi wabe kuukuthi ke sesivukela khona ke futhi sayophinda futhi sizame asipheli moya sizama kuze kulunge ngoba sini
Besithi kulungile last week. Turns out akulunganga eligini. Chiefs, we urgently need a goalkeeper. Nedbank Champs trailing how? Kalungeke, please. Watching our friendly games enhances Umkabeti. If Mandla can substitute a right back, then he must just follow. Belile. Bazoti Shandu van Rooyen. Shandu van Rooyen is the new one. Maybe it's a good side. Maybe Van Rooyen is not liked by Mandla. Mandla. He must be called to Bafana. Bears Kosa Chiefs. Sachincha, don't worry. Yeah? Who else do you know who's got a stream that does this? You'll see in just a couple of minutes. We'll switch over. We're watching both games. Please remember, halftime, 5 people in. And if we can get to 40,000 likes by the start of the second half, I'll open it up in the second half and everybody will be able to jump in and give me a minute of their thoughts about the games that we are watching over here. OT blank checkbook. Who survives this team? Who survives in this team? In the Chiefs team? Blank checkbook. Let me see. Maybe Duba. Yeah, maybe Duba. Maybe Lilepo. Maybe Tele. If I had a blank checkbook, all of would be gone. As long as we took the silverware from our noisy neighbor, says Lily, we will come back. You see, true Chiefs fans, True Chiefs fans. People who see the good in everything. Abolil. Surprise says Sundowns must stop this way of play and the coach must blame Shishi on the starting lineup. Wow, surprised. 100 goals scored. Champions League final. Most wins in the PSL era. Against teams that had 18 teams to play against. And you still want... Alright guys, Kante, when are you guys going to be happy? Just to be happy? Ay. Oh, Stellis a squad versus Supersport. Are we doing Gold Rush? We hit it over Chiefs. Okay. Chiefs only hit the training ground when playing Downs and Ish.
What do you do for a living, please? I gym. Gym is not a work. I said, what do you do for a living?
What do you do for a living? But gym, fell. No. Oh, yo. There was a replay. I thought they'd score again. I was like, guys. That's a save. Good run by Solomons. I've told you guys about Mart. Chiefs must not make top 8 because Sundowns by mates. Sundowns. No, I'm joking, guys. Mara, it's not going to be a tough game. Is Chiefs back to the kitchen cooking for next season? Ish, guys. We just bought new pots with the 7 million. We just bought new pots with the money at Nedbank, you know. Hopefully Nabi's going to be cooking Kala Crozet, Atokhele Hati, and maybe we'll see something. But I'm not confident, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not confident for next season.
I'm scared, but I'll tie the liver.
I'm scared, but I'll tie the liver. Cape Town City scoring in their game. It's too late. It wasn't going in. I wish he had shot with the right foot. Malema asked, do cockroaches ever pray? Girikeni, not good enough. OT, no Zwane, no party. Hey, Yonki into. Yonki. If I had a blank check. Is Tele suspended? Yes, I believe he's one of the suspended parties. Ngazi Kali, Paris can still win the league. Oh, Ngazi Kali, Paris.
awukho nahali shem.
We do so well to get to the final third. Now you know how I feel about the final third stuff. It means it's a vanity metric for me. It's XG at this point, because if you're not finishing those chances, then what are we bragging about? So it's vanilla, that thing. I don't like when Lippo does this crosses. He can take on players and shoot. Does Paris still pay the agent, you're gonna get me into trouble. OT Vele with the current teams playing. Please leave me alone, guys. Please leave me alone. But the Chiefs is like Udisa. No, I mean, it's good to get to the final third, but again, no final product. That's why I'm. Oh, offside. Sekhukhune almost scoring. Guys, if you have not followed, please follow. There we go, Pirates. Oh, Pirates. Kumar King. Did Paris fans apologize to Babagapa Musa so that they can get the king, the nephew? Oh, you mean Katito? Ish. Here comes Chiefs again. Too much, boy. Too much. 21 minutes into both games. It is 0-0 Pirates, and it is 1-0 Sekhukhune. It's 1-0 that Sekhukhune leads Kaizer Chiefs right now. The way we got brought back to reality so quickly. The way we got brought back to... Like, Sekhukhune is a good team. Tinkler has been shaky there, but Sekhukhune is a good team. And then we need this win for top 8. We need it. This is our chance. It's in our hands. Sekhukhune. Lily. Lily Omong. Guys, must coach Chiefs. No, thank you. How are you doing, Mofat? Kappa, this is this time last week, Paris fans were telling us to eat. Kwinika is handling Machalwa nicely. Kwinika is not the problem. That's why I was saying, if Machalwa wants something from this game, you must change sides. You can go to the other side, you'll have a highway. We don't lose, we don't throw, we remain humble. Hey, Onkave, the Chiefs is heading all the way to 12. It will end in tears. But why must you guys say such hurtful things, guys? Stop saying such hurtful things, please. Chiefs should sign this Sekhukhune keeper. Why do you guys keep giving us charity cases? Sekhukune's passing is fluid. Chiefs, Bonage, hi. Lilepo is playing for Sekhukhune. Guys, did you see that sidebar? Did you see that Usaile is scoring? Hey. The problem was Chiefs. Is Mukhaila the second best right back? Where would you put Van Rooyen? So I'm assuming that Mudau is the best. Where would you put Van Rooyen? And would Mukhaila be above Van Rooyen? I'm just checking. These comments are hurting me. Bukhale. It's not right, this thing, guys. It's not right. It's not right. Every time I come here.
Each time when I come here, I am abused.
Here comes. I'm not going to read that one, agent. There's a freeway in Chiefs' midfield. Yeah, but what do you expect? What do you expect? Mart, Ngobo, Cirino. Who's going to be the defensive player there? If we don't go forward and score, who's going to defend? That's the problem. No matter this Sekhukhune keeper is proper, mara not for Chiefs. Kabani says, Bona Paparamiso Rivero. Abatule lava. Lina must be yellow. Dennis is old. You want Lina too? Pananom, you guys want everyone. Why? I don't know what Coach Nebi has against Ungobo. I mean Umthetho. Ashapile ntotsetsa bona. Hamnati Soko Moses Mabida, then you bench him. Hi guys, I don't know what he has against Umthetho. I don't mind Mart in the 8. I just don't like him in the 6. But you need somebody who can defend. And I'm not going to lie to you, Unkosimpile Ngobo, as much as I love him, I don't know if he gives us that much. But it's funny, Pirates are sitting with a similar situation in their game. Funny enough. Or Castillo, but Castillo is not that. Lily says, switch off comments. We can't have people mocking Nedbank Cup Champions. I get you guys were on it celebrating. You forgot to real coach. We have Mteto and Castillo on the bench. That's what I'm saying, that I would have brought Mteto. I would have started Mteto in this game. What if Richards Bay wins their match?
Let me answer that question on Monday.
You guys must play Jody. We must play Jody. Mudao Murena, Nico Mobi and others, genuinely speaking. But 14 plays Nico Mobi. Agent. I wish I could control this game with your joystick. Nabi wishes he could control this game with his joystick. I can tell you now. 26 minutes in, 0-0 Pirates, TS Galaxy, and then of course 1-0. Sekhukhune is leading Kaizer Chiefs. Look at the center of the pitch. Look at why is Sekhukhune? Sekhukhune keeps going wide instead of just playing up the middle. If you play up the middle, you will get everything you want. And when Linda steps onto this pitch, if that Mboboya Chiefs is still there, if that Mbobo is still there, yo mabasa walona guys. Nang mabasa wenu. Makopaldinho does something different. Our police has been poor this season. It's a broken heart, Lita. In his heart, he was at Neturena. The log table looks scary. Not for you, Michelle. I don't know why you're talking about you. You guys are gone. Jody is the same with Mkuli. Said they don't want growth. There are no metrics. Van Rooyen is better than Bobby in passes, dribbles, goals. Okay. The backbone of the national team, Nico Mobi. McCarthy is raising his hand for real. Pirates, long balls. How do you have Dlamini on the pitch with Silepe, on the pitch with Tito, and all you can do is play long balls? Coach Mandla, man. How? This is why Bani replace Abafaka Maplama. If you took a shot there. Like, TS Galaxy is one of the most irritating teams to watch. If you watch a TS Galaxy game, you think to yourself they're playing so well. Even the last time they played Pirates, this is what happened. Even the last time. Right? Where they looked good. They were passing the ball. They were doing all that stuff. But because final product, goal. Stellies. 2-0. Stellies 2-0. Is Dion back in the 10? Thank you. Is Dion back in the 10? What a finish. Ricardo Cos. No, 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 no. Ricardo Khoza.
Bafana, man. Wow.
I missed the Sekhukhune goal. Whose fault was that? Plenty people. I see Ricardo Khoza saying ban foreign goalkeepers, but he's doing that. Look at Nabi pretending he's knowing exactly he wants to fix the country. Okay, I told you Pirates have no philosophy. They have a philosophy, but then execution is everything. Sekhukhune brought... I don't want to read this. I can't read this. Jody is the same. They don't want growth. No, debunked. It's not lovely. It's not lovely. Stellenbosch has a better midfield than Pirates, Kibanduli and De Jong. Yeah, I've just been crying for De Jong to play in the 10. Hey, they've been playing him as a 9 and it hasn't been working out. Eh? It's not working. It werkt nie. Shot saved there by Peterson. That should be a yellow. Mr. Ref? Yeah, that should be a yellow. I saw OG Nice is looking at Violet Lapa. Hopefully the move gets done. The one says, what's the score? The score is 1-0 to Sekhukhune on the Chiefs game. Chap. Atiyo Lilepo. Oh, Kosiabe, I just saw it. Oh, Kosiabe.
Bafana, man. Wow.
Okay, let's see. Domzamo says 99. Is that fully lepo? What's happening? Am I that behind? But Chiefs will come back, says Glenn. Oh, I'm 10 sec. Okay. OT, do you see Zita Yamala? Chiefs. Even though Chiefs is losing. Yeah, that's interesting.
Hayibo baba. Namanje usacasulwe lento okudliwa kweKaizer. Hayi ngeke baba kuzomela uye kuyisupport iKaizer.
Angizwanga.
Most of the teams we play with watch too much rugby. OT, do you have another device? Why? What do you want me to do? Lilepo is playing something today. Why Chiefs didn't put in Matlo instead of Mart? Guys, Mart has whatever contract Mart is on. Shame. Because didn't they extend Mart's contract now? They extended it, didn't they? Why Chiefs don't? How many official trophies do Pirates and Sundowns have to see those? Have not those Makufe ones. Hi man, I put up a graphic. Did I not put a graphic in the group? I think I put a graphic in the group. Chiefs must pull up their socks if they want to. If I want to see Stellies back in the confed. No, there was a graphic where they said 93 trophies. Then they said, like I know it's Chiefs. They said 93 trophies. Then they said official. Like they had the official tournament trophies in a bracket, and I think Chiefs at 50 something. I'm forgetting. I need to find it. Sorry guys. I'm back. Happy to see Aiden finally. We still have more official cups. Yeah, we still do. I know we've suffered for 10 years, but I won't be able to take this next season. That's what Nebi said. Nebi said that he can't have another season like this one. Maybe a message to management. When they start making messages to management, go Chiefs, you have to start worrying. Busy counting those Iwisa charity cups. Was it not an official? I know we've got 50 something. It's 50 something official trophies, and then it's 90 altogether when you count Bomakufi and charity cups and all of that stuff. But yeah, I'm a champions early. Mara guys,
Each time when I come here,
really?
I am abused.
You can't even let me just. It's fine. Losing is not new. Losing is not new. Chiefs need a team overhaul. We have 56 or 57 official cups. Makufe though. Retoma counter the cup now. Yay. TK. Don't come here and say weird things. We're counting them badly. They are real cups again. We waited 10 years for you guys to catch up. You guys don't want to catch up. So we're back now. Do you know what's funny? Actually, the conversation we were having last night was about this thing. Is there a misconception around the success of the Soweto clubs in terms of the league is not something that they do well? Cups have been Pirates and Chiefs' bread and butter for the PSL era. They don't do the league well. Pirates and Chiefs have 4 between them. Sundowns has 15. Half of the available trophies for the league have gone to Sundowns. Chiefs and Pirates only account for 8. Supersport's got 3. Guys, what did I tell you about Mfukeng? Call into off Mfukeng, guys. I'm telling you. I know. I every week I say that it's a small thing. Mara, the way the boy is acting. Last thing I learned a little rev. Game before that, the players he was fighting other players. Something's going on. I don't think I like this. If I'm being 100% honest, I don't think I like this from Mfukeng. No, and it could be, like, I'm not going to lie, Litabo, it could be big player effects. I don't know. It could be. But there's something. He's acting very snacks. Team as coach Chiefs says OT is the rule against making a sub for Chiefs in the first half. But there's the rule at Naturena because nobody's doing it. Chiefs talk too much, they're tired, the boys, so let them tired. Tired. One of the most well-rested teams in the league, tired. Guys, don't be afraid to call them out, guys. Don't be afraid to call them out. We can't be making excuses for the teams, guys. We can't be making excuses. But to be fair,
I'm tired. I must tell you, I'm very tired. I'm tired, and I'm allowed to, by the way. I'm human, and it's perfectly normal for someone to be tired, and I'm tired.
It's perfectly normal, I guess. They're human. According to the sound, it's perfectly normal. I've yet to see Duba on the ball, and knowing Nebi will replace him and leave Lilepo out to Priz in. Relay must leave Pirates as soon as possible. Monyane must come back. Tin says OT Relay has no issues. Matata, Akwane Chure, Nabadala Rugby. Leave us alone, guys. Whatever we need to do, leave us alone. Next season. Losing FC is losing. Mara.
Each time when I come here, I am abused.
Pirates and Sundowns on 35, and we start counting from 1971. Downs was formed in 1970. I feel like you're saying that this is how good Chiefs has been, man. 10 years go fail. And people can't do anything. 10 years ago fail. Next season. Devon City is better than Chiefs. Think about Cape Town City and those teams. Level Supersport. Don't come for me yet. There's some teams between me and the bottom. Euphoria says no more excuses. Savera says Ausa 7. Mopi. Expired. Umuntu wethu kade wagcina ukusebenza kahle man usebenze 10 years ago maybe baphethe wona. OT relax, we'll get the goal. M says Chiefs must play in the hole. Have you seen my Banyaraba style? Don't look down on there. Have you seen Banyaraba style? These games are boring though. Sander says, Sianda says, behind will work better. I'm enjoying the score. Nick says we have the upper hand in this game. If only you can sub in a box striker, he's a winner. Sianda says, and Matthews behind will work better. Jabu says Nebi is playing against Monare, huge mistake. By the way, when was the last time we saw Mr. Mtaung? Live jive. I saw him when they gave him the medal for the Nedbank Cup. But they're old though. Him and Dr. Ivan are old. You're probably never going to see them at the stadium again. DJ says, OT, will you admit that losing is in your DNA? I never. But it's the culture. Leave us alone, guys. Why didn't Cyrano shoot? I still wanted to trap the ball. See what happens. Manning Patale Madlamin. What Madlamin? And Nunaki says early, they're the WWE champs. I rev. Chiefs are perishing. Oh, the way are perishing. You're right, we are perishing. Don't be shy. Chiefs presented 2 trophies. I'm just looking forward to tomorrow's game with the champs, the new trophy, and it's not winning though. Let's hope. But they released Serena and Mori today. Make a statement. I'd never do it, eh? The players don't understand the coach. Namanje. Ah, guys, it can't be that. Namanje, even now. But Chiefs wins on the man. Chiefs' biggest kryptonite is the fans. Why are we the kryptonite, Euphoria? Explain yourself. Oh, you can't blame me for my team doing badly. I don't coach that team. I don't follow that team. I just go on my platforms and speak about the team. Why should they be listening to me? This is my cooking alone in midfield. You guys will see. When I tell you guys something, you'll see. You'll see it soon enough. Could be the coach doesn't understand the players, but also after this long. By now, even if you didn't understand, you must know something. Oh, square ball, square the ball. Man in behind. Oh, you have to go too far. Something's happening with my camera. Guys, can you hear me and see me properly? Am I jumping? Am I doing anything? 2 minutes to be added on in the Pirates game. 3 minutes to be added on in the Chiefs game. Remember, halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in and we're going to have a conversation. Sorry, guys, about that. There's something happening on my screen and to my camera. Hey. Unnecessary lookout picked up by Dove is going to be under pressure now. I don't even care anymore. I don't even.
I'm tired. I must tell you, I'm very tired. I'm tired, and I'm allowed to, by the way. I'm human, and it's perfectly normal for someone to be tired. And I'm tired.
Wisba says so far so good. Wisba. Okay, let me see. Run at them. There we go. Oh, Lilepo!
Guys, like I want to say rock, cause being heard, but I'm back.
Being heard, now I'm back.
The lion is back. This is the return of the tiger. I am back in Kawempe. I'm back. Yes, thank you.
But for us, we are prepared, we are determined. And this time around, we are very serious.
And this time around, we are very serious. But defending, we all know, this would be our second win in the month. Wait, when did we beat Sundowns? Almost could have been a third. You know, it's funny, Lilepo scoring the same goals that Modi used to love. They must just make sure he keeps doing that. You will lose this game, as always, says Sugar Spice. Luz Scorpio says great stuff. I want Stelly's back at CAF. Bafana says Danko Lollipop. Or some phone in the TV, we are winning this one. Kelly says halftime. It's between Modi and Lilepo. They keep doing this. I just want to make sure my graphics are right, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, let me bring in. Halftime both games, guys. Halftime both games. Adrian, my brother, welcome. Can you hear me?
Yeah, shalom, my brother. I can hear you.
Okay. That's good. There's a lot happening here. Adrian, you're watching the Chiefs game.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
Let me start by giving credit to Coach Nabi. I think you could call it. I think he tried this thing 6-7 games back of shifting Lilepo to the left and Sereno to the right.
Yeah.
And on that day, I remember it didn't work. And I remember telling people that I think I love this, because it allows both them to cut in and shoot, So I think sometimes when the coach has done something and he believed in it and it worked, because this is not the first time it's working. I think we have to give props to him, So yeah, man.
What would you say? What would you say to what would you say to somebody who comes in and says, maybe if Sekhukhune took this game more seriously, they could hurt Chiefs a lot more, because centrally there's no one, and we're forced to Lilepo and Modi.
I was coming to that, to Sekhukhune, but I also wanted to maybe say first game for Fabian, because she's the only reason why I came to watch Chiefs, to be fair.
Or for Aiden.
Yeah, Aiden. Yeah, Aiden. Is the only reason why I came to watch Chiefs, I don't know how I feel, because I think, like we have already said, the problem is not the personnel, is the side, So similar thing, I think, is still being exposed. Similar thing like Cross, like Dove, that side, and yeah, if Makalo could go that side, maybe we could see a bit more of Aiden, his qualities or lack thereof, But yeah, I don't think he's left. I can say anything good or bad about him, to be fair, in this half. And then Sekhukhune is the last thing. Is you said it. They're an exciting team. They excite, but at the end of the day, you look at it like, what are you doing? I think they don't have that thing in them. Yes, they look good. Yes, they can do all those kind of things, but at the end of the day, they're not showing anything effective. But yeah, topic for another day on the coach that left.
Okay, let me go to Nick.
Oh yes, how are you, brother?
I'm losing, but I'm still a champion. But it's fine.
It's a draw.
It's a draw, Mara. That when you conceded that first goal, but it's fine. Nick, how do you see that first half?
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, I didn't see that goal that was scored. But like ever since I've tuned in, the boys are playing very well. I see a victory here, so they are playing very well. It's just that for now, Utuba doesn't want to play as a striker. So he's tracking back to play as a number 10 with Sereno. I don't see Sereno being effective on this game, because he's the one who needs to receive and then supply Duba with the ball. I don't know why is Duba tracking back so much, but I think if we can get a box striker, somebody who's going to stay in the box and then have maybe somebody who's gonna effective on the number 10, or maybe Sereno needs to come back and do better. I think we can come out victorious on this game. I see them playing very well. I don't see any problem in this game.
Is Duba dropping back on purpose, or is it because maybe space up top is being taken sometimes by Lilepo, sometimes Modi's running into there, sometimes Sereno? Do you think that maybe that might be the reason why Duba's fetching the ball?
Yeah, it could be the reason, but what most important, it's a primary job. If you are introduced in the game as a striker, you need to play as a striker. So I don't know why is he tracking back and come back, maybe try to play, because he doesn't need to play. He needs to make sure that he's creating spaces for midfielder to pass him the ball. I'm not too sure why is he tracking back so much.
Okay. Let me bring in Butlale. Butlale, welcome to the show. How are you?
OT. Before, can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, cool. Before I go into the game, right? OT, for the last few shows, I have not been here because just personal things that I needed to get to, and I don't know if anyone reminded you guys that my daily reminder that Kaizer Chiefs is Nedbank Cup champions. So what I will do now, right? I am appointing all Chiefs fans. Bongs, I am appointing you. Sinje, I am appointing you. Whoever is a Kaizer Chiefs fans, I am appointing you guys. Even you, OT. Every time on the I am appointing you. I am the CEO of this thing. I am the CEO. Please, this is a movement. Every time you come on the show, remind. If I'm not here, every time you come on the show, remind people we are Nedbank. Even Sabang, I'm appointing you. We are Nedbank Cup champions. Let's get into the game, OT. It's a daily. I will do this until there is until next year, the Nedbank Cup final next year, right?
Yeah.
So, OT, let me talk about Serino first. Serino, I feel like we are seeing a less disciplined or less intelligent Serino. Now we have to understand that Serino is a one of the most technically gifted people in the league, right?
Okay.
Now, but I'm seeing him receiving the ball from traffic and going back into traffic, and why that is because we are playing with a flat midfield. Our midfield looks very flat, OT.
Yeah.
It's like we are playing with 3-8, OT. It's like we are playing with 3-8 because Serino is not playing in the pockets. Serino is not playing in the pockets. Serino is rather playing deeper to the point where you have Serino, Mart, and Ngobo as eights, all of them. They want to progress the ball into. That's why who was before me? Nick was before me, and he said that Duba's dropping back. He's dropping back. Duba's dropping back because the midfield is too flat, right? We are playing with 3-8s, and let's just push Serino into those pockets. The pockets I always speak about, the pocket between the midfield and the defense. Serino just operates in that pocket to the point where Ungo can then progress the ball as the 8 to you. But the problem then is that we don't have a 6, right? We play with a double 8 and a 10, right? It's because you've said yourself that you don't like Mart deeper in the 6. Ngobo, I've seen a couple of progressive passes from Ngobo, right? But the problem is Ngobo's not physical, right? Okay. He's not physical. I've seen him getting pushed over. Now I love Ngobo. The progressive passes today have been, I love them, right? I love a midfielder who progresses the ball, whether it be through carrying or passing or passes that break lines. But today, he's been getting pushed over. He's not physical at all. So yeah, I think just get in the gym.
Mara until how long? Or Aje Papa? Because it feels like I make fun of Mkulise all the time. It feels like he's Mkulise. We keep waiting that next season Otobashap or next season is Otobashap.
I've already expressed myself that we've ruined this boy's career. He's very talented, OT. We've ruined his career. But hey, let me not go there. And last thing I'm going to talk about, because I know over time. Last thing, OT, last thing. Modi is playing a weird role. I don't know if you see it, but Modi is playing a very weird role to the point where, he's playing as a left midfielder, OT. Yeah. He's playing as a winger, and we are playing with 3 white players, not 2, 3. We are playing with a left back, a left mid, and a left wing. I just thought maybe you can expand on that after when you're giving yours, but I just find it very weird.
Let me bring in Sinja. Sinja, showstopper, welcome.
Alala, champs are here, the champs are here, the champs are here. I don't know, Mr. Ochu, whether you saw that. I never knew that image, Vodacom, in the middle of Kaizer Chiefs is 4. I did not know until Sol Penduka showed us that actually that's a cup holder. We didn't know that's a cup holder. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea that Vodacom sign in the middle of Kaizer Chiefs. That's actually a cup holder. Mr. Uti, try it. Put your t-shirt, maupunga, out the cup yako, the bank cup, there you will see it fit perfectly. But anyway, going back to the game, going back to the game, Mr. Uti. I don't think this Mart and Ngobo as half six, half eight works for Chiefs. I don't think so.
I agree.
I think it does work when Ngobo plays that type of football with Pele, because they like short passes together, they like progressing the ball together, they like to feel the ball together. Mart
Pele
has
doesn't
a
go forward
tendency.
as much. Pele doesn't go forward as much. He likes to stay.
Yes, and Mart, the moment he has the ball, he wants to do something, he wants to run, he wants to go for. He doesn't want to feel the ball, man. I don't know what's going on with him. So I would take out Ngobo and Mart, and I would put in a Blom or a Tetwa to be a sitting six. And allow Mart to go forward and do his forward passes but have someone who's going to cover your back. And I would take out Serino. I don't get this thing. He's supposed to be in the middle of the park. He's supposed to collect the ball. He's supposed to be the one that is an opening triangle between Mart and Ngobo, but he's there on the right hand side because Lilepo and Modi together, they are on the left hand side, of which I don't understand. How can Lilepo and Modi be together? Because they're supposed to be the front three, because one of them needs to be on the right or the other is supposed to be in the left, with Serino in the middle. Now Serino is on the right. Both Modi and Lilepo are in the left hand side of the field. And then Duma Shem, who is it going to get the ball from? I just don't understand that system, that Nabi. What is he trying to do? Me, I would take out Ngobo, I would take out Serino, and I'll find a 10 and I'll find a proper 8 or a 6 and allow Mark to play as an 8 and allow Duma to be the one that goes on the right hand side and put in Morris or Dupreez to be in the center of the field and then play the game.
But can I ask you something? Going forward, do you think that Nabi is going to find this player that's going to play this hybrid sticks properly? Do you think that his overall style of not having a proper out and out 6 is going to work in the future?
No, I don't think so, Mr. Ota. I think he needs to erase this nonsensical half 6, half 8 rubbish that we saw it with Nseki. It didn't work with these players. We saw it with Kevin. It didn't work with these players. Each and every time, doesn't he see that when he puts in Mtetwa and he says, Mtetwa, don't move. Chiefs plays well. Then he must know that these are the type of players that South Africa breeds. And therefore, stick to it. Play to their advantage so that we can go forward. Now, it's enough is enough. Hey, woman, I don't want to talk too much. You know what, champions are not... The doctor said you mustn't talk too much because, winning in Nedbank Cup, you must keep quiet. You mustn't talk too much. You must breathe more because this condition of champions is, it's taking too much from us, Otherwise, happy Nedbank Cup to all the Kaizer Chiefs fans. Yes.
Boggs, tell me about the first half.
Champ.
Sure, champ.
Yeah, let's get to it now.
Yeah.
Champ, Utile Sinje, what Linik talk about Sereno, right?
Yeah.
They've been saying the same thing that I've been saying all the time. Sereno has to be the one to be the playmaker of Kaizer Chiefs. It now forces Duba and I debate the ball. There's no one giving Duba the ball. I receive the ball from the person I receive the ball.
Yeah.
So the problem going on. Playmaker has gone to the right, and now our striker has to go deep to get the ball. So problem emo. So we need someone who can stay forward as a striker. So we still have Dupree who can come in for Duba. Maybe he can come in and stay there and use his speed for us to get the goals. If Sereno can't play in the middle.
Marabongs, I think your Chiefs into it because we also saw Dolly playing out wide for Chiefs on the right hand side. Another time when he went inside. Isn't that the Chiefs thing?
I really don't understand tacticalizer his tactics how, because sometimes over confusing. The one moment how I understand wa lahlega ke ene ekare ke motho a o lahlisang signal.
Yeah.
So I don't understand what really is Nabi doing that the player tsena. Because right now, Marata Tante a defensive midfielder like they are saying. Kwon now he's going to become an attacking midfielder trying to get the ball forward. Playing Mosireno Tante Palete. Because I understand who plays where and who has to do what. Because everyone is doing their own thing. They are not doing things that they were assigned to do.
Okay.
Confusing sometimes.
For time, I'm gonna just jump in. Soweto Gent, tell me about the first half very quickly, guys, and then I'm gonna ask you to all give me your predictions.
First thing, Aiden McCarthy put uyibambile la position, even though I would like to see the boy playing centre back, Otove playing in his position like right hand, which is left back. Yeah, but I'm happy about the boy. Uyabonakala ukuthi ibhola uyalazi. Nice passes there, not losing the ball, not causing a mistake.
Yeah.
But with the middle fielder, I don't know why Unabi keeps on changing these players. Like we have seen Abo Matlo, we have seen Abo Mtetwa, we have seen essentially every middle fielder being changed. And it affects kakhulu because we don't know how to play. If sidlala umthetho and then odlala unqobo in different games, like ama tactics akhona banjani ayadifara, or is it the same tactics? Are they supposed to do the same thing, even though I'm player like who play a different type of football? But either way, let me not waste your time, OT. Ulile boys class ngizwile abanye bathe kumele ahambe. And I think those are not Kaizer Chiefs fans. Those are like Sundowns and Pirates fans because they can see Diamond. And they're like, this guy's gonna cause problems. And he's already causing problems. They are not Kaizer Chiefs fans, those ones, I know.
Guys, I just need your predictions very quickly. We are in the second half right now. Agent?
I feel like being insulted today. So let me start by this. But you said quickly. Why are you saying about now to speak now? First things first, Sundowns has more financial power, Pirates has more fans. Okay, cool. We have the same number of trophies. Let's follow wait. We have the same number of trophies, we have more league titles. So isn't Sundowns the second biggest team in the country? Anyways, 2-1 to Sekhukhune. Thank you.
Nick, prediction there, you guys.
Yeah, man. I think our goal, the one that we've just scored, is gonna work on our advantage. Otherwise, they were gonna come back and play a low block and become very hard to crack. So I think now they're gonna come out and want to score. So we're gonna find a goal. The score is gonna be 2-1 on favor of Chiefs.
Okay. Let me bring in Butale. Prediction.
OT, I want to see Zwane in the game. I want to see him doing the game. I think he came on, but I'm not on the TV. Okay, yeah. I want to see Zwane come on as well as like that 8, but higher up the pitch. I think 2-1 Chiefs.
Okay. Let me see Bongs prediction.
OT before guy. Agent of no, Sundowns is not a big team. It's just a team with financial power. The real big team is Kaizer Chiefs. The other one, yeah, black and white, history fella. Kirona fella, the team with the big fans. But we can't my Sundowns are a big team. They are not a big team. Finish and clear. Other than that, Kaizer Chiefs said I win a 2-1, and I hope to see you clearly not come in the game.
So tell me your prediction.
It worries me ukuthi uNabi akakatholi his starting lineup is right. What I think Kaizer Chiefs uzoyiwina 2-1. Basazokhala abanye. Basazokhala sangena top 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, guys, thank you so much for joining me, guys. Remember, 40,000, and I'll keep it open, and everybody will be able to jump in and tell me exactly what they're thinking about what is happening. Now, guys, I don't know about you guys. I just keep seeing the same things over and over and over again at Chiefs. This number 10, who's a number 10, but is playing on the right-hand side, that was Dolly. I don't know if it's a blueprint Yako Chiefs that you have to play them like that. At some point, you have to take your number 10s and do that. My worry with Kaizer Chiefs is the midfield, because if Sekhukhune can realize that we just need to go up the center, then something might happen there. Now, Nabi has made a change. He's taken out Ushabalala and brought in Ushabalala and taken out Usirino. Sirino proving to be a surplus to requirements there at Kaizer Chiefs. So he's been taken off. Umtu is going to come on. I don't know how much of a change it's going to make, but I guess it will give Duba a partner on the right-hand side. And maybe what we're seeing with Lilepo and Modi on the one side will be what happens on the other one, even though I know Umtu Utandugiaga left, right? That midfield worries me a little bit. Then when you come to Pirates and TS Galaxy, here's some stats. Two shots on target, 2 shots, 1 on target, 4 shots, 1 on target. The 2 shots is Pirates. So Pirates continuing with its inability to create chances. And maybe this is where you see Majo Baldinho and what he brings to Orlando Pirates, that he can jump. They can bypass the midfield. When he's not on the pitch, it becomes very hard for them to play. So for me, I thought it was Supersport again. Hey, Cape Town City is fighting. They need to beat Polokwane so we can beat them. They need to beat Polokwane so we can beat them. Let's see. Rhodes goal. 50th minute. Oh, far post cross. Header. Wow. Okay. So yeah. That's how it looks here. That's how it looks for the 2 games. Oh, is DSTV frozen? What's happening? Oh, DSTV stream. Hey, stream matota. Okay, while that's happening, both, we're going to be going through both, but I'm not showing a game. We're doing a watch along of both games. Remember, guys, 40,000 is how many likes I'm looking for, so that everybody can jump in and give me a minute or two of how they see. As it stands right now, Kaizer Chiefs is still number 9. Pirates obviously number 2, they edge closer. TS Galaxy is number 5 as it stands right now, behind Sekhukhune by 9 points. Also, most Sekhukhune are done basically. Yeah, at least Chiefs is going to the Confed. Why do you guys feel the need to explain that you're a big team? No, I don't explain. I don't explain. I just keep watching. What's going on? Oh, DSTV stream. Okay, there we go. What subs do I make? The subs that I would make is to bring on Umthetwa. Bring on Umthetwa, take out Ungobo. That's the sub I would make. I'd probably bring in Castillo and then take the ball to the sky. But that's a very unpopular move. I know. So I think Umtu coming on for Sirino, it doesn't really change much. I just feel as though Chiefs, I thought Sirino would be our brain in the midfield. But Usirino has turned out not to be our brain in the midfield. Usirino has turned out to be as reckless as some of these other players when you were looking for somebody who was going to control the game for us. He hasn't turned that out. Umtu has come on, and Umtu is going to give you energy. You can never take away Umtu's energy. Mara, it doesn't, man. Him, Lilepo, Modi, they just seem to run around for the sake of running around and hoping that the ball drops in a certain place, hoping that the ball does something, right? So, I don't know. But yeah, if I was to make a change, Mtetwa's coming on. I'd actually bring Zwane in and put him into the 10. Zwane in the 10. But yeah. No, Solomon's has just been off, man. Has just been off. Look at Pirates. Okay, at least they're opening up. But you're going to go back again. Then you're going to be forced to play the long ball. And the long ball is going to be gobbled up by the defense. Hey, guys, Pirates. Somebody said in one of my comments on my videos that Pirates played the best football in SA. And I was like, I don't know, eh? The best attacking football in SA. And it doesn't, they trap themselves. Like if you let Zwane go, if you let Zwane go, and you just go, if you let Pirates go and let them hold the ball and maybe advance the press by 2 steps every now and then, they're just going to play it long and you'll win that ball. Oh, Danko. Oh, Danko. Hey, Sekhukhune almost made it 2-1 there. Makolita says, Nick says Solomons can find himself in good spaces. He just needs to calm down when in gold spaces, eh? In the goal zones. Yeah, true. He's a Mashego. Mashego does the exact same thing. Mashego was Sundowns. He just can't calm down. Oh, just wide there by Sekhukhune. Oh, you. 55 minutes in. Let's see what Pirates can do. Transition quickly, Chain. Play quickly. Not Chain. Yeah. Oh, Chain came off. Okay. I didn't see that. Okay. Buteles, they played quickly. Stop playing it so slow. You need to release your guys as quickly as possible. Because you can't build. Look, there's the long ball. Okay, a little better now. Jose Rivero, 1 week, Zwane 10. I leave you with that. Butale. He had not even 1 week. He had him for like 3 days. We need a serious playmaker. Really, Sereno's not it for me. Play Zwane in the 10, guys. Jose gave us the blueprint. He left with the memo. He said, here's the memo, guys. Play him in the 10. Now I've asked why we never played Solomons as right wing just once in J. Would you play him as a right wing in like a 4-3-3? Or would you play him as a right wing in like a 3-4-3? And then you'd have 3 center backs and he would be the right-hand player in the 4. Where would you put him, Tabang? Where would you play him there? Out and out or half and half, basically. Chiefs is in trouble in the top 8, says no tea, relax. Yes, Lisa the Moya. But Zwane wants to be a deep line playmaker. You can want to be everything you want to be. Yeah, you can want. Pirates wanted the relay to be a 10. You can want to be anything you want to be. But sometimes the game tells you exactly where you need to play. And sometimes you must listen. He's still young. At some point, he has to listen. You must be like, hey, dog, this deep laying, I'm sorry. Go to 10, have some fun, create some goals. Because his passing range is incredible. See how he was combining with Hlongwane versus Makesi, a PSL team who had just won a trophy. But I guess we're going to see Bongobo. Until. How are you doing, Koke? I can't see my boy Duba today because he doesn't have a position. He doesn't have a position. This positionless stuff that they play. It's irritating. They're hoping to luck out. There's a shot by Chiefs. They're hoping to luck out. Remember, guys, add 45 to whatever my timer says, and you'll have the time. So right now it says 13. Then when you add 45, you'll then know that it's 58. Apologies for that. I'm still trying to fix that. Madam, do Pirates is dysfunctional. Oh. Musa says Pirates is dysfunctional. Well, you guys ought to remember when I tell you about Pirates. When I tell you about Pirates, and people say that I hate Pirates, when I tell you what's happening in Pirates and people don't listen. Pass better, guys. That was a chance for Lele. Also, the goalkeeper wants to be a winger. Could not do a defense splitting pass. No ways. We look good in the 3-4-3, so right wing back would be a good start. Okay. Patty Peterson has started. But these players can't trap. Do Chiefs players know their roles? But no one knows. Chiefs plays to overwhelm. They score via overwhelming. They want to have 6-7 players in attack, and then all of that that chaos. They want the ball to drop somewhere and somebody finishes it. It's not set up. Modi can't curl the ball. Nah, Peterson is bad. Mara Peterson is doing nonsense now. Tim says, I don't like Pirates. Okay, it's fine. Why did Ngazi side sub the keepers? I'm actually not sure. We need a goal desperately. What happened really to our goalkeepers? I can tell you what happened. There's a German man, Kaizer Chiefs. There's a German man called Rainer Dinkelacke. Rainer Dinkelacke. He came with Ernst Middendorp the first time Middendorp was there. He's the reason. He took Abo Fernandez, Libo Kune, apparently taught Kune the distribution and all of those type of things. He's the guy. He was brought in, I think, this season, beginning of the year, as sort of like, last season, as a consultant type of situation. I believe that the idea was that Kune was going to take over that role. But obviously, what happened with Kune happened, and Reina left. So, Reina Tinkalaka, Google him. Tim says, Vele OT. Okay, guys, it's fine. Agent says, so Modi hasn't scored a goal in the league. The stats. The stats. Sometimes they're not a bikini. Sometimes the stats are an X-ray that tell you exactly what's happening at your team. So PSL saw Sundowns serving Onyango. Now everybody wants to copy it. I'm wondering why he's the focus at Paris, because they've lost the game already. Tabang says, OT, didn't the German goalkeeper coach say he misses his family when he left? I don't know. All I know is that he was slated to stay. All I know, he was slated to stay. Even when they brought him back as a consultant, he was slated to stay, and he didn't. So I could say, it was those moves where I don't know if it was the same time, but I think it's when Chiefs lost Elsa Storm as well, the fitness lady. And then Pirates took Nabi's guy, for fitness. Easy. They've qualified for top 8. Who's qualified? Well, technically we have, because we'd be 1 point ahead now. But who's qualified? There's something off with Pirates, and Chiefs. Peterson is not make sure Sezu Dube. Tabang says, also our Atas one in feelings make Baxter's son leave. He was good as well. Kosi for lies. Nuts. This is why Nabi wants to leave. These players must learn how to trap and shoot. I don't even think trapping and shooting is the problem. My only fight with Nabi, if I'm being 100% honest with you, these players are not good enough to play free role football. Like, you need a certain level of experience. It doesn't even need quality. You need a certain level of experience where you can trust the players. I've said of Nabi that if Nabi is the right coach for Chiefs at the wrong time. Because if he was coaching Chiefs in the early 2000s, or late 2000s, early 2010s, he would have found grown-ups. Do you know why Abo Baxter loved the grown-ups? Because you don't have to coach the grown-ups that much, and everything else is off of a solid base, right? When you have Abu Nzama, when you have Abu Chimitau, obviously like for like, but when you have Abu Chimitau, when you have the elder statesmen, Komrahu, Bo Nahayo, Bo Patrick Mabedi, I always speak about Patrick Mabedi, you guys know. Abu Tefu Mashamaite. You don't have to teach those guys too much. Then you can focus on the attack and let the people go, because you can trust that Yeye will find the ball. He's got it here. Ushabalala will find the ball. He's got it here. But if you don't have those guys, unfortunately, you have to coach. Chief, Pirates scores. 1-1. Pirates scores. Babasa. Pirates has got the breakthrough. Pirates has got the breakthrough. They are leading 1-0. Mabasa scored. Mabasa has scored for Pirates. So that's what I'm saying. That, like, if Nabi had those type of players, Chiefs was good at bringing in those type of players. You know, when Abu Chabupulo were breaking into the team, Konabo Moki, you know, in the middle, there's elder statesmen all around. Mara, these players need to be coached. You need to tell them, run here, go here, move here. Is that not offside? Was he behind the ball sufficiently? Wait, guys, is that not offside? Wait a second. Oh, Kishandu. Sorry, Shandu scored. Shandu scored, guys. Shandu scored. Oh, I'm gonna Bokapinga. Yo, Tinkler's trying to go hard now. He's trying to go hard in that Chiefs midfield. Maybe he's seeing, there's no one here. I mean, Pirates have qualified. Chiefs need to focus, and we're struggling to qualify. Hey, man. Chiefs has got confidence on their minds. If Nabi coached from 2006 to 2014, every season was going to be a league title. Yeah, well, Shandu, sorry about that, guys. It's offside. It should be offside, ne? I don't want to hear any Pirates fan saying anything about offsides. I know you guys were honest. What kind of spices Nabi is using? The food doesn't taste nice. And Mara DJ that's Kapinga is this Sekhukhune. Yeah. Kapinga joined Sekhukhune a while ago. It's not offside. It looks like an offside. I need to see it again. Chiefs should watch how Barcelona B team trains. Maybe they'll learn something. But in any case, that's what I'm saying. I think with Chiefs, you literally have to break it down and say to these guys, stand here, go here, the ball goes from here. When the ball gets here, you make a run there. That one opens up here. Like, I'm sorry. I think I've seen enough. I've seen enough of these players being allowed to do whatever they want to do.
I'm tired. I must tell you, I'm very tired. I'm tired, and I'm allowed to, by the way. I'm human, and it's perfectly normal for someone to be tired. And I'm tired.
Kamogelo says, "Oti emanyana." The whole week I've been told. The whole week I've been getting told about, hey, this one, hey, that one. Okay, here comes Mtatu and Dupreez on for Ngobo and one delay Tuba. Who said that Duba's gonna come off before Lilep? Who said that in the was it in the comments? I don't agree. Chiefs players don't understand what Nabi wants. No, but Chabu, but that's what I'm saying. Hear me out. If the players don't understand what you're doing, whose job is it to make those players understand? And if they can't understand it, or they're not good enough and not quality enough, then you have to treat them under 10, under 15, and say, guys, when the ball moves here, this is our move. We've got 3 moves, and every time you get the ball, the only thing I'm going to allow you to do is to decide on which one of the 3 moves we're going to use in each situation. But I'm going to lay it out for you, and you're going to play. I'm going to put it in your. I'm going to, force feed you, spoon feed you my tactics. Then, if it's like that, if that is the case, I'm gonna bottle feed it. I'm gonna take it spoon because that's also part of coaching. Lest we forget, you can only coach what's in front of you. You complain, yes, and do whatever, Mara. You have to find a way. That's where I blame Nabi. The only gripe I have with Nabi is that okay, Nabi, you can cry and cry and cry for players and do everything that you want to do, but at the end of the day, these are the guys you have. These are the guys. So can we do something with these guys? But anyway, it's still 1-1, so it's not bad. Pirates is leading 1-0 through a Shandu goal. Then Sekhukhune is 1-1 with Chiefs. Yeah, Chabu, there we go. But that was offside. It's his job to make them understand. Exactly. But Duba looked injured. I think it was what also influenced the sub. Hey, Duba, about to always injured, Chem. Chiefs must win this game. OT, I need to see Sundowns versus Chiefs in the top 8. Do you want to see us in a cup? Do you want to see us in a cup? But the last time you saw us in a cup.
Kasongo, yeah. Mumbali nanga. Kasongo, mbona.
I'm just saying. So Jen says, I'm so happy about McCarthy. What happened to, is it Mbutu? Was he demoted? Back to DDC, ne? I told you Nabi is going to take out Duba before, yeah. Okay, I was Tabu, there we go. But how much for Pasadine? Doesn't matter, Chiefs won't pay. It doesn't matter. Chiefs is not going to pay that money. Oh, Chiefs. Buying a captain who's in contract from a team that's above them. You think that they're going to pay that money? We're going to see Pasadena 5 years from now. Oh, Temba, I can't say. I'm not allowed to say. I've been banned for those things. Imagine. I don't know what it is about my life, but I've been banned for those things. Chiefs doesn't have players. National coach doesn't consider anyone. Only Tele and Lilepo are the best. I hear you. I hear you. But Chiefs doesn't have the 11th best squad in the league. Let's be honest. Chiefs doesn't have the 11th best squad in the league. Chiefs' squad, as poor as we look at it, as poor as we say it is, it has to be top 5, 6 squads in the league. Oh yeah, Bongani Sam is coming back now. How was it not scored? This match is full of skill now. I want goals, man. Butu was in TDC. I would have loved to see him as well in the last 2 games. Tove must rest. OT, let's be honest about Modi. Modi can only do one thing. Guys, Modi can only do one thing. Left-hand side, cut in, player 1-2, shoot from the top of the box. Close to the right-hand side of the keeper's box, left-hand side of our attack. So just inside by that little D, the big box D. He loves the inside of the post. That's all he can do. Nothing else. Nothing else. Modi, guys. Coaching problem then. I think a lot of things can be fixed by coaching, man. A lot of things can be fixed. Sure, our squad should be around 4 to 7, but we still need better players. If Obi was here, Ikabe goal. Man, Mara never some daddies the Tabi. Obrigado. Chiefs is a big brand with high school players. Basically, TJ. Now, sometimes it is what it is. It is what it is. Pirates lost the league by losing 2 matches. How do you come back from that? I would take it as a point of pride, something to build off of, a nice stepping stone. The only problem is that it's a great stepping stone, but the only problem is that Uchose Ageko. So whoever comes in is going to have to try to continue that on, and it might not be as easy as we think it's going to be, especially in your first season. They must play the same way they did against Pirates. They must kick the opponents in Sangwele. Udzwane Guten says, Butlali. Tabang says, but also let's not forget this squad finished out of top 8 last season still. I'm just saying on paper. I think. Chicken Toli number 40. All those players still need to be coached each and every game. Jawem says, I don't think Nebi's a good coach. I don't think Nebi is a good tactical coach. He's not a good tactical coach, like pure tactical. But if you give him players that can handle themselves, he's good at managing those type of players, I think. That's what Nebi is good at. Nebi, I don't think he's an X and O's, sit down. He's a, I call him a vibes coach. People don't like it when I say he's the vibes coach. In Colin Ancelotti says, with my front guys, I don't coach attacking. I let them use their instincts and their knowledge and their experience to go and attack. My job is to just structure them defensively. I think Nabi is one of those ones in terms of the play. The left back boy is fire. Come on, McCarthy. Sekhukhune has 12 players, including the bird. Isn't 2 playing false 9? I don't know what who's playing, guys. Yeah. Okay, Mabasa and Kota off. We are seeing Mleleki and Radio Pani coming on. What do you do if you're the Sekhukhune coach? Well, I think the idea behind what he did here to bring in Bokaping. To bring in Bokaping. Lemo, please tell them to keep quiet. To bring in Bokapinga, I understand to overload the midfield. So it's good that Nebi brought in Mtetwa to hold that mid as well. So I think they counted each other. It's just going to be about picking a target and going after that target. In any case, here comes a corner for Sekhukhune. Hey, Peterson. I didn't say 30, I said 40. There's 2 games today. Sinje. OT today is you draw this match, celebrate, please. Why must I celebrate? Nabi is a good coach, but the language he uses, guys. I refuse. A coach that has done Morocco, Tanzania, that is a long road in what he's been doing. You can't tell me that at this point of the season, he's still struggling with language. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. Can't you learn the square men behind? I'm sorry. Not now. Nabi is suited for North Africa. No, he is suited for North Africa. Why? Because North African players are technically superior. So tactically, they're far better. Well, tactically, they're far better than us. So those players understand the game. You don't have to coach them about the game, right? That's the difference. Here, our guys Simnandi, but Bumnandi betu, we can't go and score. Look at Pirates. Look at how great Pirates plays and looks to the eye at times. But when they get into the places or when they have to do the boring technical stuff, they can't. You get me? How would you describe Jose? I think Jose, I don't know what he was before this, but I think Jose respected what the players do well, and he crafted the team around what the players do well. I think that was Jose's strength. Jose didn't come in and, foster players to do different things, or whatever. Like, he understood that Makaula is not going to bring the ball up for me. So I have to bring in Mbata. I know it didn't work as well, but you have to bring in Mbata. But we need Makaula to be defensively strong. Usbisi might not be the best ball handler. So give him Mbogazi, who seems to be a great ball handler at times. Mahupa is not going to score a ton of goals for you straight up down the middle as a striker. But if you can use him well, he may be able to create the spaces that Rile scores from, that Nkota scores from. So I think Jose has an awareness of the strengths and weaknesses of each of the players, and he kind of tries to orientate the team towards that. Give Aiden a contract. Yeah, DDC contracts and those type of things. Does Chiefs have a striker coach? We need one body. Still has a long way. It's your win. Leave me. Tetra is not a player to chase the game. We should put in someone to help us offensively. I understand that sub because Sekhukhune made some attacking changes themselves. So I wouldn't have brought Umdu in. I would have brought Uzwani in and then maybe Umdu after. But I understand what he was doing there, Shem. I'm going to give him credit for that one. And it's a move that we made versus Pirate as well. Nabi is not good enough for Chiefs, says Trent. The language is an excuse, unfortunately. Nabi is a good coach, but the players are not his material, says Unjomani. Nabi doesn't want the translator to be fired. Nabi knows English well, says Umholi. Priestley says Nabi brought in passing, ball control, marking game, which were virtually non-existent in the past. I don't know. I don't know, because the passing, even early in the season, was only there for 20 minutes. Then it would be the worst defending you'd see. So I don't know. Nabi is given boxes but expected to build a strong building. Chiefs has returned to factory settings, says Stereophonic. I was on the verge of greatness until Egyptian people called. Nabi speaks English when he wins, Mara when he loses, all of a sudden Tololo. It's not a language problem, guys. And we've seen some very bad coaches language-wise. I don't know if you guys remember Victor Pondarenko, Paul Toleza. We've seen this. Now to give him off because of that, no, guys, I'm sorry. It's tough go Chiefs league-wise. I agree with contract for Aiden, but he must be loaned for game time. Chiefs attackers want individual brilliance. They don't want to pass to each other. Thank you, Icepath. Thank you. Solinas. Yabo Solinas. League-wise were suffering, but Cup specialists. Who is better, Nebi or Middendorp?
Kasongo ye Mombali nanga Kasongo mbona wewe.
I'd rather not say. I'd rather not say. I'd rather not say, because when I have that conversation, people fight me. People fight me when I have that conversation, so I don't want to have that conversation, guys. Okay, let me open up. Okay, guys, it's open. You can jump in, but what's your say, OT? Would you keep Nabi or fire him? I mean, the league indicates consistency. I'd keep him because he won the cup. If a coach brings you a cup, personally, that's just one of my rules. You allow them to take a second season. That's why I was like, my worry about the Nedbank Cup is that we're bandaging a broken leg, and we are plastering a broken leg, and we're thinking that something is going to change. But I'd give him that. Low, but Mazinho made us finish out of top 8, then finish second next season. What if Nebi can do it? I don't know. All I know is that the most successful PSL coach in the league after Sundowns, in this Sundowns run, has been Mazinho. I'm just saying. Bongs?
Yes, OT.
Orinka came here, Bongs.
No, I already created the chance, but we are not taking them. Because you saw the one Yamudi where the keeper was not in the poles. That should have been a straight goal. There was no keeper there. But
then,
So,
Bongs,
look at it now.
How do you fix that? How do you fix that next season?
Next season, it's obvious. We need to get players that suit Nabi if we keep Nabi. Because Chiefs, they are allergic to buying players that are good for Kaizer Chiefs. They are allergic to success in Kaizer Chiefs. Because now, re complain about one same thing over and over. The only thing you go cut inside to low shooter fella street. That's all he does. That who crosser when players in the box. They are not even giving us anything because they don't want to play for the team.
So can I ask you something, Bongs? We've been struggling with a striker for so long. Rebonibo Pimenyimana, Rebonibo Saile, Rebonibo Morris now in this team, Ochiva Vairo, Dupreez. Do you think, number one, that your team will do what it takes to get a proper striker? Number one. And then number two, does the proper striker exist that can play for Chiefs?
You know, a proper striker thing, if we get a good scout out there at Amalomobata. Bo Kele Minimana, K di Plaga Teba Tulem fella for the sake of a striker and they are saving money. He was just someone who was not even supposed to be signed by Kaizer Chiefs. Chiefs, I think Caleb was a Chiefs material. And Chiefs were told lies about being miniman. That Mutono Hasili player, Bolo Chanta play lower Palabolo. War ball is not in his DNA.
Before I'm gonna ask you a question, Box, but I just want to say, Velile, Dali Saplako, the Pirates sub, right back for right back. Bongs, just one last thing.
Yeah.
Bozwani, Bob Ricardo. Next season, do they get a chance when Chiefs brings in all of these quality players that they're promising us?
Well, I think if what are the quality players like Zwani, now Otanta keep way in the team, but loaned out, Anta monitor on his loan. Because if Haka Huta Ale better at the offer, there's competition at Kaizer Chiefs. Right now, there's no competition at Kaizer Chiefs. No one is competing for each sport. But offer today, I'm going to play. Even if I play nonsense, I'm still going to play.
Yeah. Okay. For time, let me bring in Stereophonic. Stereophonic?
Hey, Tobela, Mr. OT, Gloomy Shadow, Panel, Gloomy Shadow, people in the comments, what's up?
Hey, we're back to default settings, factory settings.
Now, I once said in the group that every time we take Chiefs serious, they take us for a push. You know, and before I continue, I heard somebody say Middendorp finished number 9 in his first and then got us to second. They forgot he was number 1 until Lord Kambala did the Lord's work for other people. So that I'm gonna discount that. I'm gonna even cancel that. The fact that we were minutes away from winning the league should be a disappointment, and we did not even recover from that. So Middendorp can forsake because he's even relegating teams.
But shouldn't he have gotten another season? I mean,
No.
we're giving Nebi another season from number 11. Even without the Nedbank, people are saying we must keep him. Well, others, when they finished number 5, and we're saying we must keep them. But then now with this man, we say, "Aye, my guy." No, isn't that unfair, guys?
Yeah. Hey, football is also unfair. Rulani went the season almost undefeated, but here we are. I mean, look, let me put it this way.
Okay.
I think it's the way he capitulated, especially in the bubble. And I'll repeat this stat, that during the bubble, Chiefs had the second worst defense. The only worst team was a relegated Polokwane City.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine you were number 1 in the bubble started. And you could see, and I think no one didn't see this movie, but you could see how they were defending that. Looks like this league is not gonna come. But that's why I'm saying that the way it just went downhill from here, you wonder, especially now with even the transfer ban that subsequently happened. You'd wonder that, man, now with the very same people that we have here, with the same coach that just did what he did, I doubt even the fans would forgive him. If we had fans in the stadium, I doubt we would have forgiven him. So he was lucky because we were all isolating because of the pandemic. But if we had fans, there would have been violence worse than, oh my goodness, who got the red card? Okay, sorry about that. But that's what I can say. And then coming back to the game, if we don't take our chances, maybe now we are on the 91st minute, and looks like Modi got sent off. He should have got off anyway. But I think it will end 1-1. But now that Gallants, last time I checked, we're still winning. No Raminya next week against Polokwane City.
Okay. Let me bring it to CJ.
This is the first time in the history of football I've seen a referee issue a card based on what is told by players and technical team. I now I have seen it all.
The fourth official was right there.
No, the first official kept quiet. He's busy changing. He's busy pressing buttons. Here comes a penalty. Here comes a penalty. Ah, Mr. Ref, you're making it obvious.
You see now.
Listen,
dstv stream.
Guys, Mr. Referee, he is showing us his true colors, but we don't mind. Nothing he does in this game will change that we are Nedbank champs. I think someone needs to tell him, listen, Mr. Ref, no matter how much envelope you have received, there's one thing that you cannot change. That is us being, Mr. Ref, we watch Doxo. We watch Doxo here. Not a single card. Not a yellow card, nothing.
Yeah.
We watched, now we are watching miracles. A referee being told by players what happened. Now we are missing a penalty, but we don't mind because none of these things will change the fact that we have silverware. Nothing. Whether we play the MTN 8 or we don't play the MTN, we are going to Africa next year, Mr. Uti. We are going to Africa. Yeah. We are going to be playing. We are going to take our passports out, visas out. So please, I think someone, and please, come fetch your bed. Can you tell Patrice Motsepe to come and fetch his bed in this game? It is disturbing us. Well, why is this is not 50-50 here? This is not National Geographic.
No.
Hey. But anyway, Mr. Oti, I think Nabi Middendorf, yes, this is why I wanted to enter here.
Yeah.
The problem with Middendorf is that there was nothing else he had no other trick.
Yeah.
If players shut down his crosses, then the team doesn't play. It doesn't. Renewing his contract to the next year was not going to change that he was a one-trick pony, one-style coach, and that costed us the league. And I think that's why Chiefs actually terminated his contract. And I think Kune alluded. I think Kune alluded to that fact when he said we want to play more than just helicopter football. And I think Middendorf was a coach that was not willing to compromise. Even though his style of play did not bring trophies, did not bring the league. It's ampur.
But Sinje, doesn't he get any credit for being the closest ampur of everyone after? Every single coach in the league has not come that ampur. Jose, is Banbani, and I get what you're saying, but when you come that close, should you not be given the opportunity to, if you are going to either make this thing better or find a different way to do it? I think that's my argument, that like when you get to that point on the mountain, you have to be like, okay, fam, you've got a chance to try and rectify it, because we're acting as though he went from first to number 6. This man was the most successful coach in the Sundowns era, league-wise, the most. Nobody else.
Let's start here, Mr. Oti.
Yeah.
Brandy has a song that says almost doesn't count. 1. 2, it is how the almost came about that I think was very problematic to me. Is that when we are going to get an almost because when you are stubborn, because when you don't want to change, because when you don't want to do things differently, because when you don't want to change the way you play, and then you end up getting second place. Obviously, then the team is that this is what you are going to do even next year, then we already know what the move is going to be like.
But CJ, almost doesn't count. I'm still the closest almost. All of the coaches that everybody has praised have not even come close to what I did. I understand how it happened and all of, but even with how it happened, no other
Oksalayo is silverware. Oksalayo, you don't have silverware.
And Gavin Hunt doesn't, and Arthur Zwane doesn't, and
that's why they were fired.
and Jose doesn't have the league, and Steve Barker doesn't have it, and Gavin doesn't have it. All of them.
That is why they are fired. You must suffer the same fate as your friends. You are the same, you get the same treatment, which is fired.
Okay.
Otherwise, yes, we are going to be here tomorrow, Sundowns, watching them getting their silverware, their silver medal. Other than that, alala makose, alala.
Okay, 1-1. Jeez, 1-1. TS Galaxy scores in the final minutes to make it 1-1. Oh, Belile. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Hayi. Angazi ngempela ngathi and futhi bengisafuna le goal lingena ngisafuna ukukhuluma ukuthi abo nokunjani. Lo goalkeeper lo ekusengikona le gama lakhe.
Ubani ubuthelezi?
Ubuthelezi. Uzolanda kanjani ibhola ibhuku uhlele inqini like isikhindi ihleli phansi kwezinqa maka. Isikhindi ihleli phansi kwezibuni maka ugoalkeeper professional maka serious ezinye izinto manje bafowethu yaza ke sithathwe serious.
Yeah.
I didn't anticipate that ball because you can see the last player uyi-1 is raising his hand but ubeka ibhola isikhindi phakathi kwezibunu la uzogijima kanjani ngesikebhuku ehleli phansi kwezibunu. Bese kumele sibhadale sobukela lezi zinto lezi. Hayi man, ezinye izinto ziyakuphakathisa.
Bravelile, or where is it?
This is the ibule man.
Uzogijima kanjani uthi kodwa manje? Ngazi kodwa sisikade yasikudlaliwe ngathi.
Manje Belile mina ngifuna ukubuza ngale result man. Manje Ncikazi yashaya le change yakho. Akusashandu nomonyane sekushandu no Van Royal.
Ngicommentile before ngathi alingenza le right back akahamba lande lo Rivet. Uyayenza futhi with no reason. No reason understand mina mhlawumbe ukuthiwe vele that substitution kwi contract kumele yenzeka angazi ngempela angazi. Angazi aboncikazi bafana nabo khale bamutlanta. Abafuna ukunika i-chance. Unika i-chance awucapitalize nge-chance. Unika i-chance. Khale bamutlanta naboncikazi into eyi-1 nje. Hayi
phinda futhi Belile phinda futhi start phansi.
Abanye abantu ezweni yazi.
Awusintayi basithala sona.
Awuphinde futhi ngiyacela awuphinde futhi uyiqala phansi le ndawo.
Wenzela kanjani isikhindi ihlele inqini kodwa phansi kwezinqa la. Hayi. Hayi. Ugijima kanjani ke? Hayi kahleni. Hayi.
Time.
Hayi.
Yes. Pratovo.
Okay.
How are you, Prato?
Yeah, I am upset today.
1-1 this side, Cabo.
But I'm very upset. You know, today's game at Kaizer Chiefs, a lot of players raise their hands to say next season we don't need them. Don't understand. And you know, I supported these players the whole season with hope. But I'm gonna tell you, today they showed we don't need Serino in Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah,
Serino is not there. He's not disciplined. Who right answer take a ball on Tunya high outside the video. We don't need that guy. Fanole Hasiras got anything. You understand? He's not interested. He has raised Ngobo. When I saw him having a baby and getting married, I thought he was gonna take his football to another level. That boy doesn't care. You understand? That boy, I a contract to say something. I terminate the shelter. I want to rule business. Car wash or something. He's not interested. And Eporanka is even overweight. You understand? Has supplemented like about overweight. Ebola fitla yana lentwa.
Yeah.
You understand? And then Solomons, we need cover. We need a right back. Solomons, he gets too excited. Box. You understand? Boxing, you get cool as you can. You understand? You use your mind more than anything. He's playing like a little schoolboy. You understand? Anna, Chabalala. You know, apply to Kenamo group. There's a lot to say, guys. There's a lot to share. WhatsApp. Mfana Chabalala, whoever who groomed him,
hey, usile ntho tse ngata morao. A lot is missing from the boy. Whatever before you attack the coach, question his style of doing things. You understand? You must check the players, how do they apply themselves. You understand? I mean, run and check a box. You understand? U cross a ball, u cross it a rona.
Yeah.
You understand? First thing, golden. When I look coach it, say, you know what I'm talking about. Head up. As soon as your head is up, there is no way to it's a mistake. You know where the ball must go. You understand? But Ntwana at that age, you can't perfect raising his head up and see. Bona le goal ya final, ne? Kamudimo fela Marta Hlaya that was going to be a mess. You understand? I strongly believe a lot of players raise their hands to say, we need a goalkeeper. I don't care who says what. To the goalkeeper to compete and Chiefs must buy number 1 goalkeeper, finish it that. You understand? Kwinika Marlena Kenana, if in an absence of none, you can, but and then another thing happened. Issingham pigeons. Anyone who thinks I'm bitter, it's okay, but I'm gonna say this. Yesterday, players, we owe you nothing. I wanna record for Stakabana.
Yeah.
Yeah, we owe you nothing, guys. We owe you nothing. That boy is Utata, you can't turn at this age. Wamara. Wait.
What time? Agent. Both
Please
sides.
add Brajomo in the group. Add Brajomo in the group, please. Please. Personal favor. No, man. I don't know how to feel about this.
Okay.
Happy, I think. Happy. Maybe that should be the word. Okay, Ntabi can go first then. Okay. Okay, Mama. Come here.
Oh, Maminya. Sundowns sa bapala ke kopa agent a dule fatshe a tlwelle rona beng ba di-team tse bapalang re kgone ho kena o a re this step a re kgone ho kena mona re batla ho requesta ka di first half re batla ho bu wa bo le teng emela red carpet ya hao e atla your time is here so o thabile ke a bona Pirates e drawile a jwale happiness ya hao ya o gama tswa mo rona se ke la re menyetsang assembly fa re na next re na fela re di champion fela mara tse sena next tswa mo ho rona Aptijo mo buile nnete yona keeper yona re Chiefs yona re na keeper yona re tlo ibina o fitlela re ithotse keeper e le teng ka gare ho rona agent le tswe ditabeng ha o sa bapale o dule mane on the floor o comment o le mo o re tlwelle rona re palame panele beng ba di clap tse bapala wa re this step
na o sitabi go botsa one thing ya lutla ke gale re lwana re batla goalkeeper re lwana re batla striker re lwana re batla di midfielder ke mo ba sainile ntware ba re tlisetsa bo Morris ba re tlisetsa bo ke mang o a ko pele Morris ke mang anyway Chivavairo ba re tlisetsa bo Minyimana bo Sales team ya wa trusta hore le ha ba tswa ba lo ilata play o ba tlotla le yona or tlo kry di player nyana nje tse tshwanang
Aptoti antatejo mo buile taba bohlokwa se reno ke thulo ka re ha ba tlo re ba palla honestly sa le ba mo podcast Sundowns ha ba tlo ba palla because mosebetsi wa ikuketsa di red card fela ntho tse useless sa ba tlo ba palla a gola fela dutsi fatshe ha tsamaya keeper yona hore na ba mtaunitsa ba re ba lokolla khune a so kae ba na kwa o ra tsamaye ne ba re ba yetsang e kare ho ja o no thaba re lokolla khune today a o ra tseba re motshepile vuma o tla etsa mosebetsi ba re tlisetsa motho a useless a sa tsebe nix ba re tlisetsa yena ba mbe ya motho ntho ene etsa go ba tsamaise khune ine le number mang because o mo tsamaisa jwa motho o sena motho a tlo occupy space sa hae
yeah nna ke santsane ke botsa o Sentabi
ntate mo ka chabalala teng ke kopa tshwarelo ha ona mai
Au Sentabi ba re khune na tata hilo mare ko training
whatsa o khune le hana ka tla atauwe wena agent nnete fela khune le ha o ka be training o na tla atauwe mara o ne re tshepa ina re ha re bona hore ha re na di-striker mona kapo re bona hore ho a peta mara knowing hore we have number 1 goalkeeper re a tseba hore it's not easy hore ba tlo re kora no tjena na striker se ya kwana keeper ya o go etsang wa utlwa khunela ha nata o na tiba wa utlwa mtha o so itwa etso le professional ate le ha o tla o no le jwala mthweni wa itsema o tla itshwara bolo khune
ke mo ja bopule
kona go se tshwara you guys re tla bua sentle Monday
butlapele a ile ka mapakani a maholo bo tikutso ba tlamele go utlwa ka bona ba troile tjene se ba thabile vela ba re ba wina
dipiri di tsamaile
vela ba re ba wina ba phota hetsi ke na divelile a re na ka khipa e beile mdugwetla sa dibono ha
I'm coming for Nako. Agent, both teams, very important times. Pirates, maybe for the ego, they needed the 3 points. Chiefs needed the 3 points for top 8. Both didn't quite get it. How do you feel about today?
Like I mentioned, I think I don't know how to feel about it because I genuinely thought Chiefs would lose, you know. Maybe I'm happy for that they got the point. And I think it wasn't coming from a place I hope yes, I wasn't saying. It was a case of when it comes to subs, Sekhukhune can make the better subs. You know, when you look at Ntambo, Kapinga and the likes, they can add an extra effort, you know, but you look at them, I think coach Nabi responded well. I think if in fact the Chiefs subs were much better than the Sekhukhune subs, which was surprising. You look at the quality, you know. So I think a draw maybe is a fair result, you know. And then I think that was a straight red card, violent conduct, as you can see. I don't think there's nothing to talk about there. And then in that one, first things first, it's outside the box. But even if it's outside the box, it's not a free kick. It's not a handball.
Okay.
Because the hand was in a natural position when that thing was crossed.
Okay.
Remember the natural position when you are sliding and when you are standing and when you are jumping, there are 3 different things.
Yeah.
So when he was coming down on it there, his hands has naturally come down due to force of gravity. So it was hand to ball, not handball. Yeah, so but otherwise, on the other side of Soweto, the black side, what happened? Can they mathematically, chemically, what happens when they win the remaining 2 games? Okay. No, man, I think maybe this would be a good thing for them because, like I said, they need to lower expectations for next season. They need to lower expectations for next season. So maybe, you know, maybe they're not going to make the same mistake because what happens if maybe Mandla wins the next 3 games?
Okay.
Does it not maybe raise expectations that maybe they can give him the job or the temptation that we had with Mangoba? You know? Or even if it's not immediate, it's a case of even during the season when the new coach doesn't do well, doesn't give you the temptation to give Mandla the reins because what you are saying is he won the last 3 games, so maybe he can take as interim for the rest of the season. So I think it is helping that dropping points to Mandla so that they can know the level of Mandla and where he belongs as an assistant. And I think that's it. You know, so good point everywhere. And thank you, OT.
Hi, this is hey guys. Look, I love the end of the season because the end of the season, man, problems that we thought were not problems, they get highlighted towards the end of the season. End of the season, people start asking questions that matter. So right now we speak about Kaizer Chiefs and everybody's talking about things that we've been speaking about for a very long time. Do you trust your team to go and fetch the players that you need to fetch? And as they keep doing these fetches, you know, Untari maybe has a three-year contract at Chiefs. He's a headache for 3 years that they have to try to get off their books. Every time they sign and bring in, we're not seeing what it is. So do you trust that the team is going to be able to do what it needs to do? When you look at Chiefs' play, I still say that Coach Nabi needs to do a little bit more coaching. There has to be some coaching that is done at Kaizer Chiefs because they just happen to be a team that is not one that is They create chances. Everybody says the great chances they get forward. Yeah, but they're also a league. We conceded first, we scored, and it became 1-1. That's not a problem that is unique to Kaizer Chiefs. It's a league problem. Pirates, I'm going to tell you guys about Pirates every single day. Pirates is not a great ball-playing team. They're not. And the same things that we ask questions about with the other teams. What's going to happen next season if these are going to be the problems that they still have right now? You know, what's going to happen? And the new coach, what's the new coach going to fix and have to do and have to follow on from Jose? It's going to be very interesting to see how the season is going to end. In any case, 1-1, Pirates TS Galaxy, 1-1 Kaizer Chiefs, Sekhukhune United. Kaizer Chiefs 1 point. Although if Makesi wins their game, they jump all of us, including Chipa, and they go into the top 8. The other teams also have the same number of games in hand, but it's similar. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I will be here tomorrow for Mamelodi Sundowns' coronation. Coronation. They're going to, we might see the trophy, maybe even. Guys, it's been great. Thank you to everybody that jumped in. Thank you to those that that sent in gifts. If you want to be part of the group, send me a DM. I promise, guys, I will sort them tonight, the DMs. So you can be part of the group. Mapule, Kinchan, Papa Khosi, Dr. Tsepo, Lebza, Masi, Optimist Fanenom, and Michelle, thank you so much for the gifts on that side. Thank you to everybody that was watching on YouTube as well. Guys, I have a Lay's video out on my channel. Lay's video. Please, on TikTok, please. I just need you guys to go and like and share and comment. You know, watch it 10, 15, 20, 100 times if you must, so that we can convince more brands to work long term with us. And also, if you can do me the favor, please also go to Instagram and give me a follow. I just need a follow so we can grow that side too. So that again, when I approach these companies and we can grow this thing, they see the numbers, they want to jump on. So Kalikopa, as I believe, guys, it's been great. I'll see you then tomorrow. Bye, everyone.